Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and we are back, and I will have to deeply apologise. The past couple of races there has been like very technical difficulties with like recording and like getting it up on to YouTube. So it's all has been edited, but I just can't get onto YouTube at the moment. So hopefully in the next couple of videos, if I can, try and get it up. The other races that you guys have missed, we have had a tough time the past couple of them. We finished twice in 10th, and we've had a DNF in one of them. So we have lost ground on our championships. We are now 41 points behind the leader Lewis Hamilton at the moment. But I think we've made a big improvement with Jenson Button. I've been really focusing on him, and he's started to come through the field now. So hopefully this can all help him, but we're going to try and quali on the mediums. I think this is the first video we've had in about 3 or 4 races. But we do come to Russia as well. With some heavy lifting to do in the championship for both constructors and drivers championships. P10
less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is
will
empty.
not be enough. We've been struggling quite a bit on pace. And I don't know why. But P10 which is an absolute shame. We've started strong in the first half of the season, and the second half of the season it's just gone a bit downhill recently with pace. So hopefully we can improve where Lando does a 1:29.0. It's just whether I can find the pace or not on these mediums. or not. So I've come here felt quite strong with myself on these mediums, and it's only P10. But what we will do, we will go out again
All personnel be aware.
on these
Car
mediums.
leaving.
So I really do want to qualify on these mediums, because mediums will help us in the race. It's going to be a dry race. So just hopefully we can find the pace. With the pace in sector 1. We just need to be very quick, very efficient in and out of corners to do it. But at the end of the season, I do reckon there's going to be a massive regulation change. So we didn't have one last season. So we are trying to save up for all we can. But it comes to the end of qualifying, and we start a lap here.
"30 seconds left in the session.
I'm putting so much trust in this car. Currently 1.3 seconds up on our time at the moment. He crossed the line, and it says on the dash P2.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Ricciardo, the captain, and Lewis Hamilton. With
4
qualifying
tenths to the top
complete,
10.
all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
So we do need to pull back some pace in this episode. So I'll see you guys for the race. Peace out. Hello guys, welcome back to the next part of the video where this is the race. And we need to score some big points over our rival Lewis Hamilton, who starts on the second row. Hopefully Lando and
No threat
Ricciardo
of rain for the time
can
being.
stay ahead
Conditions looking good.
of Lewis Hamilton here in Russia. We need the good points coming out of this race. Ideally, if he can be third, we come out with over 10 points and over Lewis Hamilton, and see if our teammate can come out with some good points as well. Hopefully get P5, P6 in this race. But let's see what we can do in this race as we are waiting for the pack to get into position. And it's going to be the countdown of the 5 red lights, and it's going to be 5 red lights, and away we go here in Russia. And what a start we get on the dirty side of the track as we are heading down into turn 1 in the lead of this race. Lando's got ahead of Norris. No, sorry, Lando's got ahead of Hamilton, should I say. But we have Danny Ricciardo for company. Block the inside. It's got a bit wide. And this is good for us because Hamilton is behind Lando, which gives us an extra 5 points, I think, over Lewis Hamilton in the championship. So we come down to 15.
Just a reminder, we are critical on fuel, probably a lap or so short. We don't need to risk a DNF chasing records, so think about starting to conserve fuel, maybe lifting earlier into the corners.
We just cannot get rid of Daniel Ricciardo from off our gearbox.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Got that confirmed?
Now Daniel Ricciardo is over a second. It could be easier said than done.
Just a reminder, we are critical on fuel, probably a lap or so short. We don't need to risk a DNF chasing records, so think about starting to conserve fuel, maybe lifting earlier into the corners.
That's our second warning of the race. He is coming. We're going to save our deployment. He's going down the inside already. We take that back off Danny Ricciardo. And he's going to have DRS.
Gap to teammate behind is 7.0 seconds.
Yeah, good traction, good speed coming down there. We have managed to save it for the next time round as well.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
What the hell?
Okay, clear. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
A 5-second serve collision with Norris. Are you joking me? That is just unacceptable.
We've been informed that due to the increasing risks, they're moving from a virtual to a full safety car. A new strategy is available on the MFD. Okay, copy that. Jensen is in the pits.
Oh,
Jensen
and
in the pits.
Jensen Button's coming in for his. This is going to drop him. Because Button's also got a 5-second penalty. There he is.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
That's really annoyed me, that has. With Lando, he gave me a 5-second time penalty. And Lewis Hamilton is not even in the points. If I can pull 25 points on him in this race, in my days, that'd be a big turnaround.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Trying to get temp into these tyres.
We're leading our teammate by 4.8 seconds.
Jesus, that launch there.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. Green flag.
Nikita Mazepin is out this race.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race.
Got tapped by Science. Rear's quite unstable now.
There's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time and there are no plans for a safety car right now.
Yes, 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 guys, yes!
He's finishing P1.
Boys!
Fantastic. You've won the Grand Prix.
That's a good race, that was. After coming back after an absolute trouble time with everything.
To the podium, our top three.
We finally put out a good result.
Let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I'll probably go
Now
for
come down to
Pierre Gasly.
19 points.
The team did a good job with the strategy to put him in amongst the pack, but it's the
Hell of
driver's
a
job
race
to
that was.
capitalise on those opportunities, and he did so with a lot of skill.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to
That's
everyone
2
who
points.
joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Yeah, right, I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace out, thank you very much for watching.